Let me draw your heart of hearts with words. Crack it and mend it. Crack it and mend it. Let me strike you with these swords and turn your world upside down in a minute. A minute, nothing surpasses poetry. It matchmakes and creates chemistry. This poetry existed even before history. Poetry is life lived. Poetry is life conceived. Poetry is license, permit, credit, vote. Your infatuation will grow with each punctuation. Every end of each line marking the end of each tribulation. Each verse shedding a better light. I see you and I in each poem, which inspires a new one, where I can cast my load and run light. Poetry can fool you with rhyme that seals scars, words that flow along with tears, displaying hurtful moments in unique style. Editing gives me the hardest direction, and my heart bleeds like a virgin with every attempt to penetrate the deepest inclinations. The audience cheers, not knowing that I write and rap. Write and rap, and all they get is half the truth. They kiss my cheeks, unaware that under this blusher there is knots and clots, burns and bruises. I am pale with pain. They call me sweetheart, while my heart sings uncomposed lyrics and narrates untold tales. My heart is bleeding, and I ask myself, whenever did blood taste sweet? And I get away before I get too attached and give away too much, lest they read the signs between the lines. Poetry. Josie, your bright lights seemed kinda cozy. I hoped they would light my way and help me find my long-lost father. I hoped they would brighten my days and warm my heart. Blind stricken, I found myself at the 19th floor, lost in lust and driven by dreams. But now, I couldn't go back home. My legs would have been too heavy for the real dance. I would have dismally failed the virginity test. The blood vessels that connect to my heart were drained. Am I numb? Am I done? My last drop of pride left me and my head went blank. Can somebody come catch him red-handed? He stole my spark to leave and robbed me of my right to grieve. To him, it meant nothing. To me, it was everything. I erased the memory. I suppressed the pain. I needed every sort of distraction, and I blame you, Josie. Your greener pastures are not human-friendly. They're surrounded by even leafy greener trees that hide thugs. They throw the raw fruit to the passers-by in exchange for their very livelihood. Your skyscrapers are polished with the blood of silence victims, and the culprits hide behind tall workstations made of tempered glass. They type even faster so as to overpower the voice of guilt. Your gold mines kill our lovers. He died screaming my name. For the last time he came home, he was too exhausted to give me the last embers. His arms were tattooed against his will. His heart was building. His hands were empty. He wished he would die in my arms, so with my tears I could cleanse his wounds. Josie, the land of gold, has been long sold. Now it only looks bold, yet it is so cold. All of a sudden, the echoes of my elders' words are replaced by the rustle and hustle of Josie. I sought refuge in the streets of Hillbrow and disregarded the sovereign salvation. I wasted time hanging out in Soweto street corners and thirsted with pride-puffed frogs that never turn into princes, no matter how deep you kiss them. Is it me from myself that I need to save? Is it Josie itself that I need to leave? Will the Melville vibe awaken me? Can the Reaper Chaser of my soul hear me from here? How do I refresh my memory and not recall the pain? How do I free my imagination and not see the drops of my own blood? Why do I still blame you, Josie? Why? Why? Why did you put him in the front row? Didn't you know he had coins and notes stashed for my bride price? Didn't you know he knelt next to his bed every night, praying the vampires spare my life, unaware they had me by my backbone already? While a stray bullet from nowhere wounded him, I was experiencing my first signs of birth pains. While strong, dark blood oozed out of his wounds, my waters were breaking. While an ambulance carried him away in an attempt to keep him alive, my concern was for the fetus to survive. While he took his very last breath, I was bringing yet another soul into this world. Why did you let him go to battle without a shield? Do you even care that he still had the letter I wrote to him in high school? That he hid roses with my name underneath his bed? That I searched for him on Google and wrote to Kumulekaya? Oh, I waited, and it felt like a decade. You met him before I did, and dragged him into a blood-rich shaft that drowned his voice. All I ask of you is to show what you saw. Tell me, were his eyes strained and drained from staring at the heavens, waiting for a wishing star? Was his back bent and broken from collecting ore and gold that melted in his hands when the sun bent his fingers? I hear his arms were high in the air to signal surrender. Why didn't you raise his wages with the tax money that reflected in the pay slips he hid in his suitcase pockets? Why, Marikana? Marikana! Marikana! Why did you put him in the front row? Didn't you know he had coins and notes stashed for my bride price? Didn't you know that he knelt next to his bed every night, praying the vampires spare my life? While a stray bullet from nowhere wounded him, I was experiencing survive. While he took his very last breath, I was bringing yet another soul into this world. Why did you let him go to battle without a shield? Do you even care that he still had the letter I wrote to him in high school? That he hid roses with my name underneath his bed? That I searched for him on Google and wrote to Kumbulikaya? Oh, I waited and it felt like a decade. You met him before I did and dragged him into a blood-rich shaft that drowned his voice. All I ask of you is to share what you saw. Tell me, were his eyes drained and strained from staring at the heavens, waiting for a wishing star? Was his back bent and broken from collecting ore and gold that melted into his hand when the sun burnt his fingers? I hear his arms were high in the air to signal surrender. Why didn't you raise his wages with the tax money that reflected in the deductions in his payslips? Why, Marikana? If only you knew how much I loved him. If only you knew how much I miss him. I miss him, Marikana.
Please. There is pure talent. There is pure talent.
Another bow.